What's good, YouTube? It's Jungle TV coming at y'all with a new video. Today I'm doing my top 5 for the year of 2014. I would do 14, but it's too much, and I would do 10, but that's too much. So I feel like 5 is like the perfect number for me, with a few honorable mentions. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let's just get right to it. Number 1 honorable mention for me, at least, is this shoe right here, KD7 Global Game. I feel like this is an honorable mention because I was waiting for an all red shoe for a long time. This was the first one I got my hands on. It's mostly all red except for a few logos. I just was, like I said, waiting for an all red shoe, and this was like the first one and the only one really in my collection that I have that's all red. I'm looking for more. I love the way these go with everything, especially like all black joggers, black shirt, no matter what. You can wear these, they look high fashion. So KD7 Global Game, my first honorable mention. Second one, Jordan 1 Black Gums, that's what I call them. Again, another versatile shoe, goes with everything. And I love Jordan 1s. It was hard for me to pick these out of the 2 that I got this year, these and the Carmine ones. But when it came down to it, I think that this one was a little bit more of a meaningful pickup to me, especially because people slept on these heavily, as well as the Carmine ones, and they're now regretting not getting these. But I know when I see a shoe that I like, I'm gonna like it forever. There's like rarely any shoes that grow on me, rarely. But this is one of those shoes, when I saw it immediately, I was like, I gotta have those. So got these. Nike OG or Nike Air on the time. Yeah, man, these are fire. That's number 2. And the third honorable mention, third one, of course, the Cocaínas, aka the Columbias, aka the Legend Blue Jordan 11. And this one didn't make it just because, I mean, I was happy with the pickup, but I couldn't put it in that top 5. I don't think it was deserving of a top 5 slot for me, personally, just based on how I picked my top 5. It was more of an honorable mention, so. And I'm sure this is probably gonna be in most people's, so yeah, that's my number 1 like honorable mention. So like if I had to do a top 10, it's probably number 6. There's that. Without further ado, we'll get into it with my 5th top pick of 2014. Get ready, here it comes. At number 5, we got, sorry about my laces, I do play basketball on these, but the Kobe 9 Perspective. Only Kobe 9 Elite so far. For me, the Kobe 9 shoe, especially the Elite High, to me is one of the greatest designs ever made. That's coming out of Nike. As I told you before, if you've ever seen my video on these originally, this is like a design that I would do personally, because I know like every time I end up drawing, like starting out my bases for most of my shoes, they always end up being high tops. And I don't know, it's just something about the high top, like when you draw this, it feels really natural. And especially looking at it on the page, you're always like, man, that looks good. I wish I could make that. But then no one ever has the guts to make it. That's this shoe. This shoe broke a lot of barriers. Kobe is always trying to push the envelope with all of his designs. He wants the newest, most innovative thing, no matter how crazy it sounds, which is cool because Nike gets to do whatever they want with this shoe, like make any technological improvements that they want, and Kobe be happy with it, and so the public. Kobe 10s right now, I'm not sure. They're not looking too good to me. I hear that they're going to be a high though still, so I'm hoping that's the case because I love the highs. As most people know, I love the highs more than any other of the Kobe 9 models. The Elite lows are nice too, but the highs are just ridiculous to me. This shoe is ridiculous. So yeah, Kobe 9 Elite, it's a masterpiece to me, design wise. Not specifically this colorway. I like this colorway a lot more when I got it, but now that I'm living with it, it's kind of a hard colorway to wear besides on the court. So that's what these have been dedicated to so far, just straight basketball. So number 5, Kobe 9 Elite. Number 4 is my Jordan 6 History of Spizike, or History of Jordan or Spizike 6. I call it Spizike 6, but yeah, this shoe, again, is one of those ones that I heavily slept on. I mean, it's sold out, but people hated on the color scheme. I thought the color scheme was really dope. Just red, white, and green, and black. I really love like how it played into the original Spizike colorway. I thought it was dope. The fact that it's like an all red 6 almost, and it's not that infrared, it's just like a normal varsity dark red. I think it's a gorgeous shoe, man. The leather quality on it was ridiculous when I first felt them. This panel in particular, if you have one, feel this panel. This is the softest panel. This is like gonna be like that remastered quality. This is definitely like it. I'm sure it is. It might just be a little bit thicker of a cut, but it's gonna be something close to this. And then the 5 lace lock, like that's the only time the 6 will ever have a 5 lace lock. One of the only times the 6 will ever have an all white midsole, and one of the only times we'll ever get a 6 with this red as an upper. So, and then that inner lining also is completely different. It's got the holes in there and the mesh. If you felt it in person, you know what I'll be talking about. But yeah, man, like this is a rare 6 that they put a lot of time and quality into, and I'm glad I got it. I'm glad people slept on it so I could get it easier, and I had no problem with it. Now a lot of people are trying to get these again, so it's funny, man. Everybody hypes around one shoe. They call one shoe trash, and then 15 months later or less, they'll come back and try to get the same shoe. So, yeah, sorry they're dirty. You see the bottoms. All my shoes are dirty right now. I gotta clean them. I just got back home from school for break for a little bit, so I gotta start cleaning up all my shoes. So that's number 3, or number 4. Yeah, it's like 6. Number 3 is a shoe that I never thought I'd buy ever. Specifically because of what my dad in particular told me they were used for. He said growing up that these were always cheerleader shoes, Air Force Ones. So ever since he told me that when I was younger, I've always had that in my mind, that Air Force Ones are cheerleader shoes. So I was like, I'd never buy those because they're girl shoes. And then Air Force started making comeback, thanks to the help of A$AP Rocky, other fashion moguls, things like that. They started making a comeback, and I decided, instead of buying one that I know I'm not probably gonna like, I said, let me go ahead and make my own. Plus, these are only $150, I believe, on Nike ID. And what I did is I said, I want to make a tonal colorway, but I didn't want to make an all tonal colorway where it's been done before. So I said, let me do a colorway that nobody's really seen before, and that's what I got, mint. And I love the color mint, like especially accents, black and mint, especially it's gorgeous together. I was like, let me do an all mint shoe. This would be dope for the fall. Let me put some boot laces in it. Look like Tim boots, boot laces. So that's the inspiration, is fall boot. For these, if you didn't know, I took the strap out the top, and then I left the white logo there, and then I put my name on the back. J Jordan, Instagram name. Yeah, man, these are dope. Like, these are crack. These are sick. I get a lot of compliments on these. People love them. People want to know where I got them from, but yeah, I made them. So if you see anybody with the Mint Forces, all Mint Forces, tell them they got it from me. So, like I said. So there we go with that one. Number 2 is the Jordan 6 Black Infrared. AKA, to me and my brother and my friends, we call them the Kanye 6s. Mainly me and my brother, because but when Kanye first got like his deal with Jordan and wasn't really wearing anything like that he made, no Yeezys, he was always wearing these Jordan 6s, the infrared 6s from 2010. It was the varsity ones and the infrared ones. He was wearing those all the time with all of his outfits, especially, like I said, these, and also the Black Cement 3s. He's wearing both of those. I remember all the lights video, you guys see him wearing the Black Cement 3s, but these he wore around all the time, always spotted them, so we call them the Kanye 6s. Obviously, we know Jordan won his first championship in these. It's a gorgeous shoe. The infrared hits on here look way pinker than me than they did at school for some reason. That's why I like to do videos with this natural snow sunlight. Snowy sunlight settings, or snowy sunlit settings are my favorite settings. Like, That's my favorite lighting. I love to shoot when there's snow on the ground because it's just a gorgeous lighting. It's perfect natural lighting. So I had to wait. I was gonna shoot this last night, but so let me go ahead and release it on 31st and everything. So I can do it alright. So closest material to the OGs, if you didn't know. I gotta do a comparison. Let me know if you want me to do a comparison between these and my dad's 91s. He still has them. They're a little beat up, but I can do a comparison with those. I'm gonna do the 11 video too. Stay tuned for the family collection of 11s. That's gonna be a big one. Black Infrared 6. For me, shoot goes with anything. A shoe that I wanted to get back ever since I let go of my 7.5 pair of the black and infrared ones. Couldn't fit those anymore. They're too small. I regret selling my white and red ones because I thought they would be too small because I thought my foot was gonna grow. I did that with a lot of shoes, namely the white varsity red 6s, white and powder blue 9s, and a few others I got rid of because they were 8.5. But it's okay. You live and you learn. There's probably some shoes I will be getting rid of because they're too big, such as the Air Jordan 7 Retro Cardinals from 12, I believe, or 11? 2011, I think. So let me know, hit me up if you want those, size 10. They run huge to me. Because usually I can fit my 10s. It's not like the 10s are like unfittable, but those cannot fit no matter what I do. That's why I got rid of my Raptors, unfortunately. And hopefully they re-release them next year so I can get them. So anyway, I'm rambling. That's number 2. And the number 1 release of 2014 for me, and this is why I did this video, is because my number 1 release is gonna be it's gonna be way different from everybody else's. And this one to me is just my favorite shoe, probably in the past couple years. It's my favorite shoe I've gotten, and this is no joke. It is the Adidas Pure Boost. To me, this is a shoe. I might try to get sentimental. This is as sentimental as you can get with shoes, if that makes sense. This shoe opened the door for me for other brands, new technologies, comfort, things other than Jordan and Nike that I would never even look at in the first place. This shoe right here got me into that. I remember when I went to Adidas campus and I went to the employee store, they had a pair of Pure Boosts on the wall, like for the employees to buy, and they got them cheaper. Now I didn't get them then because I didn't, I was in that mindset. I didn't want to wear Adidas, and I remember I tried them on in my mall over the summer, and I said, this is the most comfortable shoe I've ever worn in my life. And because of that reason, this has become like my everyday shoe. You can see how dirty it is. I wear it all the time. All the time. The shoe looks good with joggers. It looks good anytime. I need to get a black pair. I'm looking for the Adidas Tubular too. But yeah, man, it opened my mind to Adidas, opened my mind to other shoes, other brands, and it's just the most comfortable shoe of all time. If you can name a shoe more comfortable than this, I challenge you. I challenge anyone out there to name a shoe more comfortable than this. Comfortable being you can stand up in it for 5+ hours and feel no fatigue. None. I challenge anybody. And there's no Nike. I'm sorry, but there's no Nike. And this was originally a Nike technology, but Adidas actually patented it. But that sucks for Nike. Great thing for Adidas. I think this is what got them back on track. Now I'm looking forward to whatever they bring out. That's it, man. That's number 1. Let's go through them real quick. Number 5, Kobe 9, Perspective. Number 4, Jordan 6, Spizike. Number 3, Nike Air Force 1, High ID, All Mint. Number 2, Jordan 6, Black and Infrared. And number 1, Adidas Pure Boost, Infrared colorway. Honestly, this is Adidas Infrared colorway. So, there you have it. And then my 3 honorable mentions, going in order again. 7, KD7, Global Game. Jordan 1, Black Gum. And then, last but not least, the most hype shoe of the year, Jordan 11, Cocaina. Cocaina! Alright, that's it. Make sure you guys rate, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if you want me to do a whole video with all of my pickups for 2014. I can do that, but I thought I'd narrow it down to the shoes that I got. But I definitely have more that I can do if you wanted me to do a whole video. that's it, man. Make sure you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps. It helps my name get out there so people can, like I said, realize I'm not dead again. Also, just gets my name out there to new people that are interested in watching my videos. You never know, man. It's like I said, I'm always looking for more people to watch. I'm always subscribing to new people. I don't like watching the same people over and over again. I know that there's those top sneakerheads like, you know, DJ Hess and Foamer Simpson and all of them. I love their videos. Don't get me wrong, I love them. But it gets boring watching the same people over and over again. People get bored, so I'm always looking for new people to subscribe to. Let me know if you have anybody you want me to subscribe to. I'll go subscribe to them. I love, like I said, watching and discovering new people. And that's it, man. Like the video, subscribe, comment. Peace.